Picture this. A group of early humans gathers around a fire. One hunter steps forward. He says, "We tied a sharp stone to a stick. Now we can wound the animal from a distance." That simple idea changed everything. Welcome to A Hunter Tells His Tribe. We tied a sharp stone to a stick. Now we can wound the animal from a distance. Today we look at the stone-tipped spear. How did it come about? Why did it matter? Let's explore. Let's go back in time. About 500,000 years ago, our ancestors roamed Africa. They were early members of the Homo genus, like Homo heidelbergensis. Life was tough. Food came from gathering plants and hunting animals. Without tools, hunting meant close encounters. Early humans used wooden clubs or thrown stones. These worked for small game, but big animals? They posed real risks. The world then was different. Ice ages came and went. Forests and grasslands shifted. Animals like antelope and wildebeest migrated in herds. Early humans lived in small groups. They shared knowledge by word of mouth. Tools were basic: stones for chopping, sticks for digging. But survival depended on better ways to get meat. Meat provided protein and fat. These fueled bigger brains. Archaeologists study sites like Kathu Pan 1 in South Africa. This site dates to around 500,000 years ago. It shows how tool-making evolved. Before spears, humans relied on scavenging or opportunistic kills. A new tool changed that. It let them hunt actively from afar. Let's see what happened. The breakthrough was hafting. That's attaching a stone point to a wooden shaft. Evidence comes from Kathu Pan 1. Archaeologists found over 200 stone points there. These were shaped like spear tips. They date to about 500,000 years ago. That's 200,000 years earlier than once thought. Researchers analyzed the points. They show use wear from impact. Tiny fractures match spear throwing. Residue tests found animal blood and plant fibers. This suggests ties with resin or sinew. Early humans heated birch pitch or used acacia gum. They bound sharp flakes to straight sticks. The result? A spear about 2 meters long, light enough to throw, sharp enough to pierce hide. This wasn't random. It took skill. First, knapping stones into points. That's chipping flint or quartz for edges. Then selecting shafts from hardwoods. Finally, hafting without breaking the bond. Sites like Kathu Pan show clusters of these tools. Groups made them together. Knowledge passed from one generation to the next. Spears spread quickly. In Europe, wooden spears from Thuringen date to 300,000 years ago. These were single-piece, but stone tips followed. By 200,000 years ago, Neanderthals used them too. In Africa, Homo sapiens refined the design. Points got smaller for darts. This worked with atlatls, spear throwers, for more force. Hunting changed. Before, humans chased prey on foot. Spears let them strike from 10 to 20 meters away. A thrown spear wounded deep. Animals bled out faster. Tribes could take down larger game, like elephants or rhinos. Evidence from cut marks on bones confirms this. Sites show more animal remains after spears appeared. The quote in our title captures it. A hunter shares the idea. The tribe adopts it. This wasn't one person's genius. It was collective. Groups experimented, shared results. Over time, spears became standard. From Africa, the tech migrated with humans. Out of Africa, around 60,000 years ago, spears went global. The stone-tipped spear wasn't just a tool. It reshaped human life. First, hunting got safer. Close-range fights risked injury. Spears reduced that. Fewer wounds meant longer lives. Populations grew. More people meant more cooperation. Nutrition improved. Spears brought reliable meat. Meat has iron and vitamins. This supported brain growth. Human brains tripled in size over 2 million years. Spears played a role after 500,000 years ago. Better-fed groups innovated more. Socially, it built complexity. Making spears took planning, gather materials, divide tasks, teach skills. This fostered language and culture. Archaeologists link it to early symbolic thinking, like ochre use for hafting glue. Tribes formed bonds over hunts, stories of successful throws passed down. Ecologically, spears affected animals. Humans hunted bigger herds. This pressured prey species. Some adapted, others declined. It set patterns for later overhunting. Today, we see echoes in wildlife management. Technologically, it sparked progress. Hafting led to bows and arrows by 70,000 years ago. Composite tools became norm. This mindset, combined parts for better results, drives modern engineering, from smartphones to spacecraft. For evolution, spears marked a shift. Active hunting selected for strong arms, good aim, quick decisions. Traits like these persist in us. Studies show modern humans throw better than chimps, thanks to ancient practice. It also highlights human uniqueness. No other animal has tools like this. Chimps use sticks for termites, but not stone tips on spears. This gap shows our cognitive edge, planning ahead, adapting environments. Finally, it reminds us of ingenuity. That hunter's words, they echo today. Simple ideas solve big problems. In a world of challenges like climate change, we need that spirit. 500,000 years ago, a hunter shared a game changer. We tied a sharp stone to a stick. Now we can wound the animal from a distance. That spear transformed hunting. It boosted survival, sparked social bonds, fueled brain power. From Kathu Pan's points to global migrations, it wove into human story. Spears show our roots, collective smarts over solo strength, tools over teeth. Today, we build on that. From farms to factories, the past teaches us to innovate, to share knowledge, to hunt solutions together. Thanks for watching A Hunter Tells His Tribe. We tied a sharp stone to a stick. Now we can wound the animal from a distance. If this sparked your interest, like and subscribe for more on human history. Comment below, what ancient tool fascinates you most? See you next time.